In today's incredibly dynamic and volatile times, it seems like burnout is lurking around every corner, ready to jump on even the best of us. Well, I'm here to share with you 4 priceless habits that I've embraced in my journey building a multi-million-dollar consulting company and nurturing very healthy relationships with my family, friends, and colleagues. Habits that will help you avoid burnout as well. You ready to hear them? Let's get it. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 habits to help you keep burnout at bay. I'll walk through the magic of sleep, a simple strategy for taking breaks, a habit that world-class athletes embrace to promote optimal performance, and a secret I've learned from working with Fortune 100 executives and their high-performing teams. Let's dive in with the fact that burnout is real. Right? And I'm sure maybe you've experienced personally, you've seen others around you get burnt out. It's real, but it can be avoided as long as we're very intentional and taking action to nurture ourselves to hold that burnout at bay. So let's dive into 4 habits to help you keep your burnout at bay. The first habit, and probably one of the most important, is sleep. We recently partnered with a leading research institute called CGK, and we studied what are some effective strategies to help individuals mitigate burnout. The number one strategy, sleep. So that old saying that you hear, "I'll sleep when I'm dead," maybe this is one you want to let go of because that death might come to you a lot quicker than you had anticipated. It's so important that you're resting your body, that you're allowing yourself to sleep. And rejuvenating your body and your mind so that you can show up the best and brightest for your day. Sleep is perhaps the most effective way to avoid burnout. And it's really helpful for you to get into some type of a schedule where you're going to bed and waking up at around the same time. Now, I am certainly not an expert on sleep therapy or anything related to that, but I can tell you by having a very regular schedule of sleep for myself, it has been a huge help in moving myself and my business forward. The second habit is placing priority on taking breaks throughout the day. You know, when we feel like we're having to do more with less, which millions of us are having to do nowadays, and we feel like we don't have the resources to support us, it's like we have to go in order to get everything accomplished in a given day. But when you fail to take breaks, to give your mind a bit of respite, to give your body a break from the positioning that you might be in and getting your work done, you can really begin straining yourself physically. And so it's so important that you prioritize taking just little breaks. One of my good friends and fellow keynote speaker, Sunil Gupta, actually really embraces this habit of taking breaks throughout the day. And he actually allots a 5-minute break for every 60 minutes of work. So there's never a complete 60 minutes that goes by that he's not taking at least a 5-minute break. Now, I haven't been able to graduate to that level, but I certainly do prioritize at least taking a break in the morning and taking a break in the afternoon. It can be so rejuvenating and helpful to reinvigorate you throughout the day, helping you to maintain that energy, as well as just breaking your mind away from actually delivering the work. By the way, if you're digging this content, I'd love for you to comment below. Maybe share with me how often you're taking breaks throughout the day. So just drop me a number in the comments below. How often are you prioritizing your breaks throughout the day? All right, let's get back into it. The third habit is one that's also very critical, and that is to listen to your body and respond. You know, so often through my day, I'll take a moment just to kind of sit and hold space for my physical body and to think about where in my body is calling for attention. I actually hold a lot of tension in my shoulders and my neck, as well as in my mid and lower back. And so I give myself a moment to listen to those parts of my body. If they're screaming to me, I step back and take a break to do some stretches, to do some movement. My editors in this room know that I do that in between my videos as well. But it's so important that you're taking that time to listen to your body and then responding. It's not just listening, hearing your shoulder screaming and then just keep pushing on, knowing I only have 3 more hours of work and I can get through it. No, listen. If your body is screaming, listen to it and respond. Take a quick break, take a stretch, take a walk. do something that will alleviate that part of the body. If it's talking to you, it's talking for a reason. So listen to it. Now, the fourth and final habit is to strive to find the type of work that doesn't solely deplete your energy, but also gives you energy. You know, I've had the very unique experience of working in more traditional roles of corporate America and then leaving corporate to create my own business. And now, of course, I work to serve and support corporate America. But I have found something that is completely in my lane, something that I am impassioned by. And I'm so grateful to be able to live on purpose each and every day. But something really cool happened when I was making that transition and following really the pull that I felt energetically to create the business that I now lead. Once I identified what my purpose is, and for me, I truly believe it's to enable the light, the energy, the spirit, the joy that I feel springing from myself to enable that same joy from another. I feel that's a part of my purpose. When I recognized that that was my purpose, I was able to find elements of my work that really elevated that and almost somewhat shift my work plan in working with my leaders such that I could live that purpose a little bit louder and more frequently. And so my work plan slowly became something that didn't just deplete my energy, but it also energized me. That can go a really long way in avoiding your burnout. When you're doing something that actually gives you energy, that you just get excited about waking up to do each and every day, you have a really good means to actually keep burnout at bay. So if you're digging this content, I invite you to watch an additional video that I did all about how to avoid burnout when working from home, which a lot of us are experiencing on a more frequent basis nowadays. And in the interim, I also have a gift for you. So, of course, I'm the inventor and creator of the Change Enthusiasm Growth Mindset, and I'd love to gift you a free chapter of that book. And it's the Introduction to Change Enthusiasm, which allows you to actually use the more difficult emotions of change as fuel to fuel your growth moving forward. And it's yours today for free. All you gotta do is click on the link below. I want to make sure you have the research, the tools, and the data to ensure your growth through your greatest change challenges. I'm Cassandra Worthy, and until we meet again, keep growing and keep rocking.